which is considering the use of force to restore constitutional order in Niger Republic. At the ECOWAS Extraordinary Summit held in Abuja earlier today, President Bola Tinubu, who is the chairman of ECOWAS heads of states and government, described the coup in Niger Republic as an assault on ECOWAS. Some of the resolutions made at the extraordinary session is the imposition of no-fly zone on Niger Republic. ECOWAS also warned the military junta that it will be held responsible for the safety of President Mohammed Bazoum and his family. The body ordered relevant authorities to freeze financial assets of Niger Republic.
His Excellency Mohammed Bazoum is in hostage by his own army. The presidential guard. What a calamity. It's an assault on every one of us. And we must take a very strong action. We want to protect the life of President Bazoum. Disrupting the democratic order has left the people in a state of uncertainty and vulnerability. But we have to face the challenge that we have right now.
Well, our correspondent Femi Akonde joins me now live for more updates on this story. Femi, first off, give us updates on what we know about this latest development.
Yes, Esther, well, this is the toughest sanction we have seen by ECOWAS imposed on a member country in recent times. You know that most of the countries in West Africa have been the coup belt of the region. But this time, ECOWAS is talking tough. President Bola Tinubu, who is the chairperson of the commission, is asking leaders of member countries to be resolute and ensure that, well, they adhere to and implement these sanctions imposed by ECOWAS. We expect that these sanctions will strangulate the government of the coup plotters there in Niger Republic. It would also force them to the negotiating table. For now, they have closed their doors to talks. But we expect that in the coming days, they will open up to talks. They will reach out to ECOWAS. They will reach out to President Tinubu because they only have 1 week and time is counting, after which ECOWAS may consider the use of force to remove the government of the coup plotters and reinstate President Bazoum's democratically elected government in the Niger Republic. These are tough sanctions that include a no-fly zone, freezing of Niger's assets in ECOWAS, travel ban on the coup plotters and members of their family, and also stopping all services between ECOWAS and Niger Republic. And one of these services also includes electricity. We know that Nigeria also provides electricity service to Niger Republic. We expect that all of this will be cut off with immediate effect, and all other sanctions imposed on the government. And the ECOWAS is also calling on other bodies like the United Nations, the African Union, the European Union to also ensure that, well, they comply and ensure that ECOWAS sanctions on Niger Republic is adhered to, so thereby isolating the government of the coup plotters. Esther.
I understand the sanctions might be intended to, ensure that the coup plotters yield to the demands of ECOWAS. But what other options do you think will be explored if this doesn't yield the desired result on the part of ECOWAS? What are you hearing?
Well, from what we have gathered, the last resort for ECOWAS will be the use of force. President Bola Tinubu said, well, there is no time. The time to talk is over. The time for negotiating and even giving room for all of this unconstitutional takeover of government in West Africa is over. Because what we have had in the past is that ECOWAS will enter into talks with the coup plotters, and then the coup plotters will come up with a transition plan that will be presented to ECOWAS. In some cases, the coup plotters do not keep their end of the bargain. President Bola Tinubu is aware of all of these, and he is insisting that, well, this time ECOWAS must avoid that pitfall. He says that what ECOWAS is saying, that the Chief of Army Staff of the ECOWAS region will begin to meet in the coming days and also put a force on standby and ensure that within that 1 week ultimatum, or as soon as that 1 week ultimatum expires and the coup plotters in the Niger Republic do not relinquish power and set free President Mohammed Bazoum and also reinstate his democratically elected government, then the use of force will be adopted. Well, that means, we do not know how, if boots will be sent on the ground in the Niger Republic, or if it will be through aerial strikes and all of that. We do not know how ECOWAS intends to go about the military option, but that is on the table.
That's a fine place to live in. Thank you so much, our correspondent live for us from Abuja, Femi Akonde. We appreciate the insights.